Hey everyone, I'm so excited to share with you this new project that I just acquired. This is a little different than my usual flips that I've been doing that are entry-level homes because it's on the bigger side. It's about 1,800 square feet and it's also at a higher price point. We're expecting a 2.5 million after repair value. So we put a lot of thought into designing this flip, and we're also going to use higher end finish materials. So we're going to show you the before of this home, and I'm going to share the numbers towards the end of the video, so make sure you don't miss it. This front yard is very well kept. It's probably one of the best I've ever inherited, and it doesn't need a lot of work at all. The grass has some dry spots, but we can fix it easily with some water and fertilizer. The boxwood hedges are very well manicured, and I'm still debating whether we're going to keep it or remove it. We are definitely going to trim down some of these bigger bushes to reveal the frontage of the home a little better. When you look at the exterior of this home, the first thing that catches your eye is probably this weird color combo. We have brown, green, and blue that don't really match with each other. So we definitely want to give the home a fresh coat of paint to brighten it up. This garage door is not that bad, it's still functional, but because it's in such a prominent place on the exterior, I actually plan to replace it with a much more modern garage door to elevate the style. The good news is this roof is in very good condition, so we don't have to replace it and can save some money. The windows are mostly double pane already, so that's more savings. I do plan to replace this front door because I want to have something that can match the future garage door, so the style will be more cohesive. So now let's check out the inside. The living room is huge. It's probably one of the biggest I've ever seen. Here we have some shiplap on the walls that don't really go with the style that we're going for. So we're going to remove it and sheetrock the wall. And this brick fireplace would look fine in a lower price point home, but for this house, I plan to dress it up and also install a new electric insert. We're also going to refinish the beautiful hardwood floors to a natural finish and really brighten up the space. You probably noticed that this space is much longer than it is wide because it's adjacent to this dining room area. And then we have a little bit of a wall that's separating more space in the back where the kitchen is, and an additional space that could also be used as a dining room. So I knew that we have to reconfigure the layout a little bit to make the flow a little better. The kitchen is all the way in the back of the home and is a little small right now, especially for the size of the home. The cabinets are not too old and they can be repainted if the size and the layout worked. But they do have quite old school hardware on them that kind of give away the age of this kitchen. So because of this price point of this home, I don't want to put lipstick on a pig, and instead I'd rather recreate the kitchen as the center of entertainment for this house. So the first step would be to remove this wall that's separating the kitchen from the living room, and then we will relocate the kitchen from the back to the middle and make it twice as big with a peninsula and an island. So that will allow us to have a ton of additional storage and also work surface. And then the rest of the space in the back would be used as a dining room, and it also has the slider to access the backyard more easily. To give you a better idea of the new kitchen layout, we actually drew it on the floor. So you can see that the peninsula is going to start from here, and then the kitchen main wall is over here. And then we have the start of the big island from here all the way into the other side of the house right now, and the kitchen will be pretty sizable. With this switch of the kitchen and dining room, the patio door actually is going to be inside the new dining space, which is more logical because it's easy for outdoor entertainment. It sounds pretty simple when I talk about this layout, but I actually put a lot of thought into it. Before we continue, give me a thumbs up if you like the video so far, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get to see more interesting before and after videos like this. I wrote a book called Flipping Houses Quick Start Guide. It's a comprehensive guide for house flipping beginners, so grab your copy from Amazon if you're interested. This laundry room is another tricky part in this renovation. It's unnecessarily huge, and currently it's actually only a room with a sink because laundry is inside the garage right next door. So I really hate a waste of space like this, and I decided to add an ensuite bathroom in this room to the bedroom right next door to add value. So from this drawing on the floor, you can see that the new bathroom will take up about this much space, and the rest of the space will still be used as a laundry room, and there will also be the entrance to the garage still on this side. Right out of the laundry room, there's the hallway that has two closets, and these two closets are also going to contribute to the new ensuite bathroom. And at the end of the hall, we get to this larger bedroom that's right next to the laundry room that we were just talking about. And the new bathroom entrance will be on this wall. The rest of this room looks so clean and perfect because the walls were just repainted. And on this side, the closet doesn't seem that big from the door, but when you open it up, it's actually from wall to wall inside. So that's another great feature for this future junior primary bedroom. And in this room, we also plan to replace the ceiling light and refinish the hardwood floors. The other two bedrooms in the house are a lot smaller, but they are still decent sized. We are going to replace the ceiling light, replace this window, and put in new baseboards, refinish the hardwood floors, and also replace the interior doors. This guest bathroom is generously sized. We have a pretty big vanity. It's wide, but there's not enough space for double sink, unfortunately. But I think additional counter space is always helpful. We're going to put in a new light fixture, a new mirror, and of course, we need to replace this very old vanity. And on the shower side, we see this square-shaped traditional shower tiles a lot, and the linoleum floors are also very old school. So once we put in new tiles in the shower and the floors, the look will change completely. This primary bedroom is spacious with ample storage. So we have wall-to-wall closets here, and the windows are single pane and older, so they have to be replaced. And I actually plan to make this window a slider instead for easier access to the backyard patio. So other than that, we're going to install a new ceiling light and replace the flooring. The primary bathroom is pretty much a mirror of the guest bathroom. So the vanity is of good size, and this shower can actually be expanded if we use the storage room here. The shower tiles are so ugly, and the floor tiles are very busy and they don't match each other. So we are going to replace the shower tiles and the floor tiles and give this style a very necessary upgrade. This patio is wrapped around by the house. On one side, we have the kitchen and living room area, and on the other, we have the primary bedroom. So the backyard it leads to is really well maintained. I was very impressed by this large lawn. There's some weeds in it, but it's an easy fix. There are also 2 mature lemon trees in both corners, and we're just going to need some smaller plants and mulch to make this space more appealing. It's hard to fully grasp the layout of the home without a proper walkthrough. This is probably one of the cleanest and best maintained homes I've ever acquired. When I came to visit it for the first time, the previous owner actually was having the walls painted. That's why it looks so bright and perfect. I like that there is a huge living kitchen combo that can be made fully open. The large laundry room is where the most value will be added with a new ensuite bathroom. It would be a luxury to have 2 primary bedrooms, and it will sure make this house stand out from the competition. The bedrooms are already in decent shape and don't need that much work at all. It's also nice to see a roomy bathroom where we don't have to try so hard to cram everything in. The original primary bedroom is pretty simple, but the bath needs everything and will look quite different. I'm very excited to get started on this higher-end project, and I can't wait to show you the after. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to get notified. Now that you've seen this entire before, let me share the numbers. I purchased this house for $1.8 million, and we plan to put in about $180,000 into the renovation. The after repair value is estimated to be $2.5 million, and the estimated profit is a whopping $300,000. So this is going to be a great project. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.